Who really owns the land you stand on? That question haunted me when I saw Karen, my new neighbor, hammering no trespassing signs into the edge of my property. I'd just moved to this quiet suburban street, a modest plot I'd inherited from my grandfather, who'd worked it for decades. The land was more than dirt, it was his legacy, marked by a weathered oak tree where he'd carved our family initials. But Karen, with her manicured nails and self-righteous scowl, seemed to think she owned it all. Started small. I'd catch her glaring when I mowed my lawn, muttering about encroachment. Then came the signs, bright red and screaming ownership, staked right where my grandfather's garden once grew. I tried talking to her. "Karen," I said, "those signs are on my property line." She scoffed, waving a hand. "Check your deeds, sweetie. This land's mine." Her smugness burned, but I held back, figuring I'd sort it out quietly. I dug through my grandfather's old files, found the deed, and confirmed. The land was mine, clear as day. I showed her the papers. She laughed, saying her lawyer would handle it. The tension grew. Karen escalated, planting a hedge that crossed the boundary, then complaining my oak tree's branches hung over her yard. She even called the city, claiming I was violating codes. I'd come home to find her measuring my land with a tape, muttering about squatters' rights. I was livid but stayed calm until I met Tom, a retired surveyor who'd lived on the street for years. He overheard us arguing and pulled me aside, eyes twinkling with mischief. "You ever check the county records?" he asked. I hadn't. He grinned. "Might want to." That twist changed everything. At the county office, I discovered a bombshell. Karen's house, built 5 years ago, sat partially on my land. A clerical error during her builder's survey had gone unnoticed. Her precious McMansion, with its gaudy pillars and pristine lawn, was illegally squatting on my property. Could have laughed, but rage took over. She'd been harassing me while living on land she didn't fully own. The audacity fueled me. I confronted her, deed and survey in hand. "Karen, your house is on my land," I said, voice steady. Her face paled, then reddened. "Lies!" she shrieked, threatening lawsuits. But the evidence was ironclad. I hired a lawyer, who sent her a formal notice. Vacate or face demolition proceedings. The neighborhood buzzed. Karen's allies, other HOA types, sided with her, spreading rumors I was a greedy opportunist. But Tom rallied older residents, who remembered my grandfather's kindness and backed me up. The tide turned. The climax hit at a town hall meeting. Karen stormed in, waving her own deed, a flimsy printout, and screaming about her rights. I presented the county records, surveyor's maps, and my grandfather's deed. Gasps filled the room. Karen's lawyer, a nervous man in a cheap suit, stammered as the truth sank in. Her house's foundation crossed the line by 10 feet. Legally, I could demand it be torn down. Karen's bravado crumbled. She begged for a deal. I wasn't heartless, but justice wasn't negotiable. In the end, karma struck hard. Karen had to pay to relocate her property line, costing her thousands in legal fees and construction to adjust her house's foundation. She lost her HOA presidency, her reputation in tatters. My land was restored, signs gone, hedge uprooted. The oak tree stood untouched, a quiet symbol of my grandfather's legacy. I rebuilt his garden, planting flowers that bloomed brighter than ever. But the story lingers. Was I too harsh? Could I have compromised? Karen's arrogance built her downfall, yet part of me pities her humiliation. What do you think? Did she deserve it? Or should I have shown more mercy? Share your thoughts below.